Yes.
I know a lot of people will look at it and be like, well, you have a Witch Doctor, but this guy will die to Radiance.
Exactly.
And the Sand King is okay at dealing with it, but the
overall, just not a very fun time. And then you look towards, hey, there's actually some more team fight from EG. We're dealing with the Ravage just flying over on top of that, so Song setting that all up. And if there have been two heroes that have looked good for EG, it's a Fear Lycan and a Crit Tusk. So overall, I have a very hard time handing this one over to the side of Navi. But if they can get that speed, maybe find a bit of momentum, use those first few exorcisms exceptionally well, and take some objectives, they could find the win here.
Absolutely, and if there's anyone that can fill and hit the corners that he used to, even in games like this where it's hard, it's going to be Crystallized. First blood though, Seneca out of position, Crit blocks his effort down. I mean, EG we've seen recently have been very good at this sort of lane composition where they do have RTZ farming on the aggressive, Crit sitting around with him, and to be fair, a lot of the time both supports hovering around him during this lane stage, and it's worked a lot of times for EG here this time.
Yeah, and for the that tempo that they kind of require for Navi, they've decided to put that Night Stalker in the off lane. They want to use the actual full lane to him to give him as much of an acceleration as possible, so he's going to be strong enough to propel you into that mid game where you know you're going to need this control to actually take this victory. But that means he's in a pretty bad matchup versus a Tidehunter. Sumail's going to have a totally free lane. He can bully that guy a lot.
Roger, towards RTZ, they do have the Paralyzing Cast as well as Crystallize coming in, and they should be able to get this one. RTZ taken down as quickly as I was saying how well they've been running it here with these aggressive sort of lanes. They can't afford to do that.
Fear, he's at the 1-0-2, so this level 3 Lycan, he can lane anywhere. That wonderful region he gets from the Barrel Impulse. It's a full wrap from the Sand King now.
Yeah, and they have got the Maledict onto Miseries. Roger going forward with the Burrow Strike. See if they have enough damage. Crystallize looking to close the gap as well on the sidelines. Crit RTZ going on to Seneca, but he goes straight with the heads up TP out. He'll escape. Misery won't be quite as fortunate. Navi get the kill. Also at the same time, Navi were able to find EG's courier. I believe maybe Denny moving in on the mid lane was able to take it down. Bottom lane, Navi, they're not done. They come back in with a 2-man Burrow Strike. They're still trying to trade hits with RTZ. Will be forced back by the looks of it. But Navi, second kill. Lane Roger and Snakeo. If you look at the play on RTZ, you're a little bit off there. They get back his spam. Roger realizes his error as they will back away. I mean, even if it did connect, unlikely really they would get the kill because RTZ would in that situation. But mid lane, we're seeing, Dendy, he was able to force Fear out of the lane. Fear had to go all the way back to base. And the CS difference just continues. Top lane, Sumail in general manning up with one another. Sumail will come out on top with the magic wand. So Sumail does get that 1v1 kill. So certainly good things happening for EG on the top lane. The mid lane, definitely not so much. I guess it's expected that the Lycan's going to struggle, but Fear is really falling behind. Bottom lane, Crystallize, just as time came back off cooldown, kept behind and will continue to struggle to try and catch up. Bottom lane again, Roger looks for another Burrow Strike. Seneca once again with the Maledict. Will they get the bounces that they need? No. The cast bounces down bottom. It doesn't matter though. Crystallize comes in with the Time Walk, gets the bash. RTZ taken down. Another kill for Navi's tri-lane safe lane.
Yep, and why is this happening? Because they want to try and set up a kill.
Okay. See what they can do. There is the big Tidehunter. He's level 7, 4 points in the Anchor Smash, has the Ring of Health, so they're going to give it a try with the Maledict. Oh, okay, and with that amount of magical damage, it's going to be more than enough to make sure that Sumail will pop. He does turn with the Ravage. He's looking for return kills, but he won't quite be able to get it. Navi, quite level 6 on that void. Rotations from Navi support. Seneca and Roger moving towards the mid lane. Then he's putting the pressure on. Sumail's TP'd in, but of course there is no Ravage. Sumail's got to be careful in case the supports find an opening onto him. Bottom lane, you see EG looking to dive straight in onto Crystallize. Does still have the Time Warp, but he's rooted out to get the chance to pop it off. He pops those 1 charges. That looks like it's still on cooldown, so won't be able to escape. EG after one another. RTZ and Misery. They do not expect this wraparound at all. This is incredibly smart from Navi. RTZ heading into the sidelines. TP coming in from Sumail, but he still does not have that Ravage. Look at the silence onto RTZ. RTZ still continues to back up on the side, though. Dendy gets caught out. EG Sumail finds him. Roger will jump in with the Burrow Strike, but I think Navi may have dove a little bit too deep now because EG, they're ready in full force to find the return play and get those kills. Roger cut down as well by the Riptide. Towards top.
That's a DD run too.
Yeah. This wraparound from Sumail. Sumail's actually come in on the top, starting to play around with them. He's going to get chronoed straight away, though. They're trying to eliminate him before any sort of threat happens, and they'll get it.
We can counter the Coddle, but once that Howl starts getting leveled up, these fights are going to become more difficult if we're popping that during them. So, it'd be interesting to see if maybe this engagement for General doesn't pop it. just for that specific reason.
Look at this General. He's found himself a solo kill. The poor old Keeper of the Light out on his own in the middle of the night. We'll find it. He's actually going to move across towards Sumail. There's TP's coming in again. Sumail,
the Ravage.
He is entirely on his own. He does have the hood. It's going to back him up a little bit, but it looks like no response from the team. They are almost certainly going to dive the tower for this as Navi realize that EG, they don't seem to give a damn about Sumail just dying on this top lane as Navi move in, claim the kill, tide is down. Nope.
So they're just hanging around, hoping for a couple more pickoffs, and Sumail kind of been the target for him so far.
They're actually looking towards him again. Roger straight in with the burrow strike, Maledict upon him. They'll put the death ward. They need everything to bring down this Tide Hunter, and there should be enough. A lot of damage coming into him before the Maledict ticks. He's going to try and TP back, but the damage is too much. Roger gets the fun, get the kills on him, so the Sumail has a hard time to have an impact this game.
There is a wolf in the pit, and the sentry doesn't see it, but unlikely to have an impact here.
General actually finding Arteezy to the side, but maybe at the same time sort of ganking the play from Ichi. He may not even go down if he could do this one around. It is nighttime. He's pretty speedy. He's actually going to look to try and get the kill with him. He gets the kill. I think he's going to get out. He is. General takes down Arteezy. Really down speedy, but the shot's not going to reach General. Surely he dies here. The Necro unit's chasing him as well.
15 armor.
He's trying his best. He can't quite make it. Fear will claim the... Try and bring him down, but the song's there from Arteezy.
Okay, that is song before Chrono.
And that is going to set up a big ravage. Sumail, he's in position, ready to blow it. Catches out 3, pops the Aegis on the void straight away. They'll look towards Roger. Roger gets the burrow strike up to the high ground. He'll be fine. General backs away. Crystallize as well. Should be fine for the second time round as they do look to retreat. Meanwhile, Fear looking for the rats on the top lane, pushing in onto the tier 2 tower. EG continue to chase. They have their eyes on Seneko. Top lane, Dendi actually setting up, playing around with this Lycan. Navi might be able to get the kill here. They put the epicenter to follow through, but it's not quite enough damage. Fear still with some remainder of the shapeshift. Able to run away, crystallize. Jumps forward, 2-man Chrono. Is the damage there? I don't think it's going to be. It's only between the two of them. There's not much that Navi can do off the back of that. And Seneco's got to be careful. And Illuminate's going to be flying, and he has to get out of there. He'll do it through the grave. He's out of the game. Crystallize is being rooted up. He's also hidden. He's got the Shadow Amulet standing in place. EG do not have detection. But still not quite enough damage. Roger trying to come in. He desperately wants to clear up some of the army of units. He will get a fair few of them.
Could be baiting EG back in here.
Don't have their ultimates, Navi. It's a hard fight for them to take. We'll see how they can go about it. Dendi falling low. In fact, they're going to go straight on the 2 in with the snowball. Uses himself up. Roger's going to take the Warrior's Punch to the backside. Crystallize moving in. Still no Chronosphere though, of course. They're going to lose Roger. Crystallize has to time walk away.
Thanks. You have to break this like big combo chain that EG have going. Crystallize going to try that here. With the Shadow Blade. Oh, that's a good hero.
He's coming across, Roger. There's the burrow strike to open up Sumail. Actually going to put the Ravage. Only catches onto the base of his point, and it's not going to be enough to kill him. He's able to time walk off. Fear comes forward. And he'll be able to silence something like him, but Crystallize, he's in trouble. The rest of EG turn up, but Crystallize is down. Navi are elsewhere on the map. Get in, get the Roshan. Actually picking up the Aegis on Sumail as well. Again, because that sort of goes back down to what we've been saying. Arteezy and Fear, they've never really been in any sort of danger. It's been Sumail really that's died the most out of the course because Navi have put a lot of hate towards him. General gets caught out up top. Bottom lane, Crystallize making a go here. They do have the Death Wall from Seneko, and with the Maledict upon him, Arteezy will certainly go down. As they're sort of trying to look at this. Roger trying to rev up the epicenter, but Fear, he had the micro, he had the units upon him. Roger could not close the gap. Epicenter wasted, and Roger's life also in severe danger. He's not going to be able to get the chance to blink out after the Yules as Fear turns that gank around.
Beautiful ice shard suit here. Falls into Seneko with the medallion.
I'll be a little careful, yeah. Not quite enough damage here to finish off the kill. Quite the game indeed. 6k lead, but definitely looking to be very much more comfortable in their hands in terms of their 2 cores. Arteezy and Fear still going pretty much untouched at the top of the net worth. The farm that these heroes have, they are going to be issues for Navi to take control of. Seneko.
They have the Ravage. There's no song.
Yeah,
but there's also no Chrono.
Yeah, they're letting that man down.
Be our
here we go. To the base, forcing out fortification. Oh, hello, who's that behind us? Crit says he's found himself Roger. Roger. In a lot of difficulties there.
Desperate measures. And
see Crystallize poising himself looking for a Chronosphere, but he really had to get something miraculous. Oh no, Roger's just done this, General. You can't follow suit as he just goes around the back again. No, I mean, he's down as well. EG just happily turn and take it. And look at this.
Naga push.
Fear down bottom. They'll have to sleep on middle as Arteezy allows the space for Fear to just go ham down bottom. This sleep meaning that as soon as they wake up, the racks down bottom are gone. Crystallize will come in with the 2-man chrono, pops the BKB, has a good amount of damage onto Arteezy, but the Glimmer Cave should keep him fine. Sort of perfect zone to play Tusk over, not only this LAN, but also in the previous Galaxy battles. We saw some great stuff from Crit on Tusk.
Yeah. I admire trying game 1 and trying to beat it and everything like that, but I would be pretty surprised if they left the Lycan in. I feel like it enables everything even them up. I think Crit can still do a lot of similar things on a lot of position fours, but the Lycan is just... He has so many different options. He can rat and he can also fight very well, and Fear's just quite excellent.
You go again. The sleep here. Mel tries to find a position to set up. Crit jumps in with the time walk, and they do manage to get the silence onto Fear, but he's already got the shapeshift out. So Mel comes in with the control from the Ravage. Crystallize does get the chance to time walk out of it. Then he pots the BKB. He's trying to move in onto Samel, but Samel, the big old side hunter, a little too tanky for Dendi to deal with. Navi have to back up. Navi trying to do their best to hold EG off the racks, but Fear comes back in with the walls. Will look to take it down. They do manage to get the 2-man chrono, but Navi, they've got 2 members that walked into it by the looks of it. Fear's going to get the chance to pop the cheese. Can they bring him down? They try, but Crit's in with the save. Jumps in, picks him up in the snowball. Will be able to keep Fear alive for now. Crystallize trying his best to man up, but he has to time walk away. And out of this one, Dendi gets beaten down by Samael. General in the mid lane rooted up, and GG well played is called. It's all too much for Navi. EG running away with this game very confidently out the back of the lanes. They looked a bit rocky elsewhere. Crit with a huge smile on his face, as that one's got to feel pretty good. Anytime a team gives...
Generally a Sneeko.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And I like, look, I like SC a lot as a hero right now. I think he's
Misery this game. You know, you gotta live up to this Crit Tusk. Not an easy thing, but he's looking fantastic.
Absolutely.
Plus, he's not going to be getting as much gold as Crit did.
On top lane.
Can I get a first blood?
EG, they're looking for
the
it.
body blocks!
Yeah, Crystallize will make sure that Sneeko can't get away to safety for now.
Good lad.
Turn around, throw down one of his spells. That might cost him. He's going to look for the deny to the neutrals, and he'll certainly get it.
Perfect.
Heals himself. Creeps.
Still opting for the Wolves gold as well, even though he's up against the Just keep microing them away, let them regen back up.
Yeah. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, as they stage the new missiles damage output to realize the walls immediately in one burst. So, playing Crystallize actually suffering quite a bit on this safe lane jar in terms of CS. He's only got 12 CS compared to the 20 of Samael. So Samael, once again, a very strong start to the game in terms of the lane. Chased down there by this homing missile. Roger is going to cross as well with the Burrow Strike. Quite get the kill as Samael will have the chance to purify. In fact, Samael could turn and maybe threaten that of Rogers. Samael will opt to repel, try and run himself away. There's wraparound coming in for Sneeko, but Misery cuts off Sneeko very nice with the ice shards, but they will still get the first blood. Navi, as Sneeko is able to reach across the tree line, the creeps down the cold feet, and they get the neutral denied. All right, yeah, if that works, yeah.
It'll still be okay.
Crystallize, sort of sitting AFK here as Arteezy dips in him, and that'll be an easy kill for EG. Not expecting that rotation at all as it seemed from Arteezy. Jet up and down it. How does this lane get...
This is when Timber has looked his best lately. It's moments like this where there's no one who can really deal with him early, and they do have that problem.
Mid lane, Fear pops the ultimate, dives in onto General. General, no way that you can survive between these two core heroes going in on you. Fear and Arteezy take the kill. Also get the tier 1 tower as well. I mean, this is the thing, you know, sure, he disrupts one of them too, but the other one's just going to come running it. You do very...
Like it's now pulled into the fold, and then you'll get this Burrow Strike in, you'll get this AA blasted. That all has to be pretty tactically sound from Navi, though, compared to the tactic of Lycan just literally running at your face and clawing at you. So, I still don't think this is going to be a very easy game to Crystallize, but he is on that dire side. We can start to look at that dire side triangle, perhaps get some stacks there, but he's in trouble.
He is indeed. There'll be defensive disruption in General trying to buy him some time. There's some Misery crits around him. They've got the snowball in. Crystallize falling low and will get taken down. EG find the kill. Roger moving in with the Burrow Strike, but there's 4 heroes here. Arteezy zips forward. Burrow Strike from Roger holds back the Storm Spirit. EG thinking about trying to chase this SK down. Quite close the gap.
And they chase you down from where you're trying to create this gap. So overall, the Tusk just kind of counters this whole Shadow Demon save anyway.
Aggressive Arteezy is looking to play him. He's got the backup to do so. Crit for the setup straight away onto Dendi, and Dendi's gone. 30 seconds, no timber.
Oh, Crit got the ulti too.
And he's looking for more. Yes, he's moving in bottom lane. Fear's going to be diving in onto Crystallize. There's a homing missile to hold back the Wolf. Will buy some time for Crystallize to run himself away. Top lane, Navi looking for the turnaround. Will go into the Rubik. Bottom, Jara goes down, but the GA comes out just in time for some mail. Keeps Crit alive, and now EG can chase down for kills themselves up top. They'll move in onto General, zip it forward with Arteezy, taking down a third hero across the map. Misery's not done yet. They have the shards onto Roger. The rest of EG moving back over. Samael and Arteezy maybe hoping to look for the SK as well. Arteezy's low on mana, but they have the Purification AoE damage. They pop down a Remnant, burst down another. 4 heroes going down in quick succession. Lycan. I mean, I think, you know, if other teams here at the LAN are watching this, they will...
Look what they tried to, like, sometimes
maybe learn the lesson. They're trying to fight here, but it's EG that are happy enough to turn it. They snowball into 2. EG, Arteezy takes down 1. That's a core. General SD, keep his distance. Dendy looking to turn with the Chakram onto Misery. Move it back in, Navi. Actually fight this though, Grip with the stolen Burrow Strike off the back of the Telekinesis.
Picked 4th. Nothing that deals with repel.
Yeah, he's in no threat at all. Absolutely go wherever he wants on the map. Back, down, bottom. Over Navi's half of the map. EG into his business. Pushing power. Feels like Rogers comes in. Will hold the push off for now.
Okay, Invis room could help here.
Misery though gets a beautiful grab onto Crystallize. Traps him, sets him up for Arteezy to zip across straight away.
Oh shit.
Where's Fog gone? Why are you here, Trent? Giannis?
Surprise.
Go bottom lane, Roger getting moved in apart. They go in with the snowball. Roger bursted down by the Telekinesis. Fade Bolt. EG 14k gold lead. Navi with their backs against the wall. They need something incredible. I don't know if they're going to get it. Arteezy ready to just dive into the base with the Orchid straight onto General. General's down. They look towards Dendy. Crystallize comes in with the cooldown, but Navi, they have 3 heroes dead at the moment. Misery rolling forward. Arteezy coming across, takes down a 4. It's GG. It's all over in an absolute stomp. 15 to 1, 20 minutes in. 16k lead for EG. They knew it from the draft. If you go back and watch those screens of Navi, they're probably going to be very...